his fake voice.
2, 1.
What's up? Welcome to the Virzi Triplets show. Today, very funny comedian and editor extraordinaire, I would say. Yeah, okay. Bobby Ulrich on the podcast.
Social media guru.
Yeah, social media guru.
Saltban.
Yeah. I feel like you could honestly pass as like, if you wanted to do like a phony, like fake software guru thing, you could totally do it with the hair.
Yeah, I definitely think I could.
You should.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why not?
Just like be like the Andrew Tate of software videos.
That would be awesome.
That would be
like a whole underground.
You would do great.
Yeah.
Get your like little community of nerds. I think you could make that happen.
Sick. I would need to get more jacked. I feel like I'm decently jacked, but
you're a good size.
Yeah.
But for like a software guy, like for an editor, you're jacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
But you used to play football, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
All the way until college.
What position?
D-line.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, I was 280 pounds at one point.
God damn.
Shit.
Yeah. I look like a freaking thumb from Spy Kids.
Dude, everybody calls us the thumb.
Really? Yeah. My long lost brother.
Yes. You're the big thumb. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got super big and then tried to lose all the weight. Now I'm like in between.
How much do you weigh now?
Like 215.
Oh, okay.
That's
a lot of weight.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
yeah, I lost a ton. Because like it's either you get rid of it right away or you keep it forever. So I was like, as soon as I was done with football, I was like, okay.
Well, a lot of those NFL linemen, once you see them like a year after they retire, they they're trim, they're in shape.
They cut way down.
I think they just they eat so much while they're playing that they just, once they stop, they just eat like a normal person and they lose their weight immediately.
Yeah, it makes sense because you have no reason to be that big anymore.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you do anything now to like kind of match that competitive edge you had in high school?
Yeah, I think stand-up is what helps me navigate from being like an athlete my whole life to trying to just do something that's really fun, gets my adrenaline.
I was gonna say it's a big adrenaline.
Yeah. It's not like a competitive stand-up. It's the cool thing about stand-up is you can be competitive with yourself.
Yeah, yeah. That's my least favorite part.
I was going to say, I think the worst part about being an adult is that you don't have anything to channel your competitiveness into. Like no sports.
Exactly.
There's no like fun thing where you can go like, I want to get this anger out.
Exactly. That's why I got into stand-up because I was like, okay, I've spent my whole life playing football. I'm in college playing in front of thousands of people every Saturday. And then I just go to having a job every week and then just doing nothing. Like, I gotta find something to like recreate that feeling.
Just playing Call of Duty all day.
Yeah. Just
not
like,
the same.
Where's the arenas?
Well, if there's no stand up, then what does a normal person do to get that that competitive angst out?
Beer league softball.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, or be one of those dudes who take the pickup basketball way too seriously.
That's Sean right here.
Really?
Well, that's different. That's just because I don't like losing.
No. We were just talking about this in the car. How Sean he's been saying for 10 years that he's the fastest triplet between the three of us, and then we raced, and
I saw that
video. all of us beat him, and then he still thinks he's the fastest.
I was in the worst shape of my life in that video.
Yeah, no, it's a bunch of bullshit excuses. That's not my problem that you didn't maintain.
Well, for me, I think me in my prime, the best me could beat the best them no matter what.
But
doesn't matter.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
He was in his prime. Didn't beat me in the prime.
That's so interesting. Because I've always had a fantasy about if I had a equivalent match to myself, if I could beat them up.
Well, you get your older brothers.
Yeah, true, but it's not the same as an identical.
Not a carbon. He wasn't born at the same time.
Yeah, I was always like, if I could fight, I want to go back in time and fight myself in different ages.
Well, I gotta tell you, as a guy that has those clones, they're pussies. It's not. It's between me and Alex. I think I have Alex pretty easily.
I beat both of you in a race.
No, we're talking about beating you up. Oh, you couldn't beat me, Twerp. I couldn't beat you up. You couldn't beat me up.
You don't have a killer instinct.
Well, first of all, you're not even
Sean. You can't even kill a workout. You're fat.
I
right
can.
Now.
Yeah,
you're
fat right now. Right now, I'll still beat you up.
Little right now is your current state.
And I'll still beat you up.
No,
you're not even in my weight class right now. You would have to. You would have to cut weight.
What are you weighing? What are you weighing?
Now
let's be honest.
185.
You were 190 for a while.
I know, and I'm 185.
So you're a light heavyweight.
Yeah, I'm a middleweight.
No. You're in the light heavyweight category.
185 is middleweight.
Yeah, it's middle.
No, I'm saying he's lying about his weight.
Oh.
He
cuts to middleweight.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Do we have a scale here, Jeff?
I feel like
I don't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. He claimed after we beat him, then his rationale was he goes, Well, at my peak,
Yeah.
I said that today. He goes, at our fastest, of all of at our fastest, I was the fastest. It's like, no, you weren't.
I said my top speed is the top speed.
But our other argument was that when the camera's on or when the pressure's on, he has not shown that peak speed,
that killer.
So therefore, it does not exist.
You guys need a laser.
Yeah.
So wait, what birth order are you?
Alex is first. I'm the middle. Mitchell's the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's plenty. I mean, there's plenty of. We can go on and on about how me and Alex are better than Sean.
You're not. I don't get how an only child would be able to channel any of that like competitiveness.
Yeah.
They just play ping pong against the wall.
Yeah.
That's like what they do.
Yeah.
It's just very
I don't
depressing.
trust only children.
I don't.
We don't either. Only children are the ones that are serial killers. Every time, because
are they?
Oh, absolutely. Because at least if you have a sibling growing up, you have someone that you can hang with and be friends with, or that would torment you, whatever. But the only children are the ones. If you're ever just hanging out with dudes and you hang out with an only child, they're the ones that'll most likely go. Yeah, I like to bottle up my toenails and eat my toe jam. Like they're the ones that will do the weird shit.
Yeah, because no one's checking them.
Yes. No one, because if a brother, if you do some weird stuff like that, the brother, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like you're a weirdo.
I'm gonna beat you up because you looked at me wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone if you're eating your tongue. Are you good?
Are you good? What the fuck is going on over there?
I'm trapped in my chair, and not a lot of. I dropped my phone.
Who gives a shit?
You're not checking it.
No, I was gonna look at if Jeffrey Dahmer had brothers.
Oh. Well, then see, if you have brothers too, and you're collecting toenails. And if they participate, it's still not as weird as like doing it by yourself.
Well, Mitchell used to pick his toenails and then floss his teeth.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the weird thing.
I did that with my fingernails.
Yeah, they're the perfect size to knock the plaque out from the back. I know it sounds fucked up, but
imagine telling your dentist, he's like, "So what have you been doing, flossing?" Well,
kind of.
a little bit.
Pedicure, floss. It's kind of a hybrid.
Yeah. I hate how much I lie to the dentist.
Oh,
I feel so guilty, because they're always so stoked that they give you such good information. They're like, "So, did the tip I told you 6 months ago work?"
I continue to cancel my dentist because I don't want to talk to them and be like, "Yo, I'm brushing my teeth once a day. I ain't flossing."
Yeah.
I will say though, the counter to that is they told me for years to floss and like your gums are fading, you need to floss, and I finally started flossing. I hate doing the strings.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. He still does that because he lives in the 1920s, but. I got the little floss picks. The next time I went in there, they're like, "Oh my god, your teeth look amazing."
Really?
Like your gums and everything, they look so much better.
The little dinosaur ones, or like
the dinosaur one?
No, wait, or they're just like the stick with the.
It's like a D that has like a stick on.
Okay,
it's like a little harp bone.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Those work.
Oh, they're like your gums and everything are amazing right now.
Dang.
Also, side note, Jeffrey Dahmer has a younger brother named David Dahmer.
Well, that's the younger brother probably never questioned him. If he had an older brother, they'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
What's the younger brother up to? I imagine.
I think he just kind of lays low. It didn't seem like there was
your brother's, Jeffrey.
You think you would change your last name?
You're probably if your brother's Jeffrey Dahmer, you're basically an only child because.
Although I feel like he can make a killing off of they have so many Netflix things off of he could give insight into Jeffrey and people would pay to listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like if he started like a serial killer podcast.
Oh yeah,
like a true crime.
Growing up with Jeff.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that would crush.
Dahmer Diaries.
That would.
Why do so many women love murder?
I don't know. I wonder that as well.
I mean, do you have a sister?
My sister loves the cult murder podcasts.
Really?
Yeah. It helps her sleep at night.
That's creepy. There are women that literally will go to sleep listening to it. Yeah. And I'm like, the one girl, I used to have a manager, and I asked him, like, why do you listen to all these? And she's like, so I'm prepared in case I'm in that situation, was her rationale.
It's like watching game tape.
It's like watching game tape. All right, can't let him stab me on this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then she also said she knows how to bury a body. So,
but you would probably learn that.
Yeah, it might be like how you're fascinated. Like when someone dies, you always want to know why, because you're kind of like you want to avoid.
It's the ending of the story.
I mean? Yeah,
right?
you're always curious, like, oh, how did they die? Because you're like you don't want it to happen to you.
But this is a creepy thing when you're starting to fall asleep to it. That's where it gets like bizarre.
Well, I think there's a direct correlation between women's interest in true crime podcast and then women's anxiety levels being at an all-time high. There might be a correlation in that.
And the direct amount of cat say on.
I think I think that's another
correlation.
Yeah. Well, we have multiple friends of ours that are girls that have repeated dreams of me dying.
Really?
Repeated dreams.
Specifically, Sean dying.
It's just me.
Yeah.
And I keep getting killed in these dreams.
And the dream is Sean fighting me.
Oh, yeah.
That's the dream.
That's awesome.
It's the dream of me.
I beat him up so badly, they have to kill me.
No, he already got you. He got you.
Executed.
It took you too long to word that. It just wasn't funny.
Yeah.
You guys ever die in your dream? Like yourself?
I've had a couple.
Yeah.
I've had a couple dreams where I die. I have never had a dream where I like bang somebody and like nut.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I've had dreams
do that.
I've had dreams where I'm like around naked women.
Yeah.
And like it will start, but I'll wake up before I nut.
I mean, that makes sense. That's like real life. You're around women, but none of them will ever let you nut.
Even in his dreams, he can't get the girl.
He friend zones himself in his dreams.
That's the only reason I learned how to lucid dream, so that I could consistently.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, in your lucid dreams, is it real girls you're hooking up with, or do you like throw? Because you like anime. And
real. Oh well, I mean, I guess I don't really get to choose. That's the thing.
Okay, so it's not that.
That is true.
So, it's always like that thing that you would.
That's a nice preface before you say that you fuck cartoon anime characters in your dreams.
I didn't get to choose.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say I've had a couple nights where a female night elf or two have, entered into my hut. So I can't. Who am I to talk?
A little paladin.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'll have to be within the world of whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But sometimes those be the most random. Like I would think, like, oh, I'm gonna think of Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm lucid dreaming, but it'll be some random person I saw at the grocery store.
Yeah.
No, it's a random person. A girl like a fat ass I saw at the grocery store.
Yeah. I mean, that is a thing, apparently, that apparently everybody in your dream is someone that you've seen in real life. I think that was
that would make sense.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm like, I didn't even put that in a spank bank or anything.
I know.
It's just recalling a memory that I forgot I had, which is like, why is it pulling that? Like,
your subconscious.
How much am I thinking about that person?
Yeah. Your subconscious was like, damn, she thick.
Yeah.
It's like we got to hold on to that one just in case.
Exactly.
I've had dreams where I don't know. I'm sure
you one of us.
No, I've had dreams where I've been like peeing in the shower, and then I'll wake up and be like, "Fuck, you're peeing," and like, "Oh, okay, cool, I'm not peeing. Cool, it was just a dream." But then I've had dreams where I'm peeing in a shower and like, "Oh, I actually pissed myself." I'm like, "Whoops," and it's like that happens.
It's an okay excuse to pee yourself as a grown man, because one time I was in my bed, I was probably like 17 or something, and I had a dream. I was vividly in my bathroom and vividly looking at my toilet, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah.
And start taking a piss, and I wake up, I'm like,
yeah, you got tricked.
There's nothing you can do about that.
You can't control that.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
Alex hasn't had a wet dream.
I drink a lot of water. I know, that's what he said.
That's so weird.
No wet dreams. Never
Dude,
had a wet dream.
Middle school and first 2 years of high school, that was my shit.
Dude, if wet dreams counted as sex, you could call me Gene Simmons.
There you go. Wet dreams kind of suck, where it's like you're having a dream and then you wake up. It's like, oh, I have to do laundry now. That's kind of a bummer.
I've only had the only like recurring dream that I have recently is I don't know what it is, but I will run in slow motion in the dream. It's like I can slow down time, and then for some reason I'm just literally slowly striding.
That's annoying.
I don't know what it is, and I'm like, I know I can run, and I'm literally just slow motion in the dream. It's really weird.
Maybe it's a metaphor for your life.
I'm pretending to be Sean running that slow, I guess is what it is. But no, I don't know what it is. I genuinely keep having that dream.
It sounds subconscious.
I've been having this weird thing happening when I dream, and I keep waking up in my dream thinking I'm awake, and I'm just laying in bed, but I'm still dreaming.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm still dreaming. And then I'll wake myself up. I'll try to wake myself up again. And then I'll still be and I'm just like in an endless dream loop. And I'm like, how long is this going to last?
That's kind of nice though.
Dream inception.
Yeah, it really feels like dream inception.
Isn't it like sleep
paralysis?
It
is, but I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I started to panic. I was like, am I going to be stuck like this?
Yeah. Because I think usually if you're trapped like that and you can't like actually wake yourself up, I think it's a form of.
And then I'm just like, all right, anime chick. Oh, cool.
There you go. Yeah, and then you piss in the toilet. And,
exactly. Piss on her.
Feel better. Yeah, that works. Because there's no way to wake yourself up out of that, right?
I don't think so. One time I actually woke myself up by like shaking my body.
Really?
Yeah, I remember I was like sleeping and I was in the dream and I knew I was in the dream and I was like, I want to wake up right now. Mm-hmm. So in my dream I started like just throwing my head forward and then like literally like a freaking person coming out of an exorcism. Mm-hmm. I was like, in real life I was like, whoa.
I did that.
I nutted my pants.
I did that one time where I was playing basketball in the dream and I vividly was like, and then I went to shoot it and whoa. I went to shoot it and I literally, we're twitchers when we sleep. I twitched and just smashed my, I don't know what.
Microphone?
I smashed my arms into my nightstand when I was doing it. We're big twitchers when we sleep.
Dude, I twitch too. Like,
Mitchell especially, when he sleeps, it's literally like, he like jumps when he does it. It's
I remember we were in high school and we finished like the standardized testing they make you do, whatever.
Yeah.
We finished early and Mitchell's like sleeping on his desk. You're kind of like strapped, the desk is like a metal pole.
It's the desk that has like unit, you can only come in on one side.
Yeah.
The other one's like
so chair, basket, desk are all connected, right? So he's sleeping, right? And he has one hand here, like on his head, and he twitches in its stream and his whole desk moves up. It like disrupted the whole class and
all the books fall out. Yeah.
Like, Mitch, you okay? He's like, yeah.
I had a dream I was catching a football.
Yeah.
So I went up for the football.
It happened to me too. You dreaming about
also, Al, in your dream, are you running with somebody? Are you running away? Or are you just...
Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's like in competition, or it's like, sometimes it's for like, it's happened so many times where it's like sometimes it's a mission, sometimes it's like an athletic event, sometimes I'm just running away, but it's like, it's not that I'm the only one moving slow, it's literally that it's like time slows down and like I can see myself just like,
well, if I may, this is what Dream Mood says about to dream that you are trying to run, but you cannot make your feet move as fast as you want them. Signifies a lack of self-esteem and self-confidence. It may also reflect your actual state of REM paralysis during your dream state.
That's probably more of what it is.
It says that you have a tiny cock.
I thought that's what you were setting up the whole time. I thought that's what he was setting up.
So you have a lack
I'm always dreaming about not being able to run.
So you have a lack of self-esteem?
Not at all. I really don't.
Everybody that we've talked to says that you seem like the most insecure. He's the type of guy that says like I'm an alpha, but then like deep down you're like you cry at night. You know, everybody looks at him and they feel bad. You know,
it'd be the guy in the SpongeBob sweater you have to worry about.
No, this is this is confidence.
This is the most secure you could be.
You hide your insecurity. You hide behind designer names. Well, not today.
Not today. Guess is a design. I don't have designer stuff.
You do. You were in Calvin Klein yesterday. Guess today.
That's like suburbs designer. That's not real
enough to distract people.
I am very comfortable with myself. I have no problem with myself. But thank you for trying to tell me.
Does he seem insecure?
What's wrong with me?
I feel like I'm at a family.
What's the dynamic between you and your brothers? Are you guys like best buds now? Or are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Do you guys still fuck with each other?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're all like 2 years apart, I think. Mm-hmm. So I have an older brother, another brother than me, and then my little sister. And my little sister is basically like another brother. Like,
oh, is she?
Because once you have 3 older brothers, like she just
Is she a bruh girl? Is that what they call it?
Not really, but she's just chill, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like just always played video games with us and everything. And yeah.
I feel like we have to date a girl that has brothers.
Yeah.
Because
Says a guy dating a girl that only.
I know, but there's a huge disconnect. It's been a lot of work.
Really?
Yeah, because she, girls are like, she's a Disney girl too. She's like very emotional, very like, oh, I need reinforcement, and I'm like, what? I don't give. What is that shit? I don't know what reinforcement is.
In her defense, she's dating a pathetic man, so that's the main defense.
Hey, are you okay?
I will say,
you can run your dreams.
I have no problems.
I will say there is definitely a difference, like. If you're around a girl that has brothers versus one that has sisters.
Yeah.
Like, I went on a date the other day with a chick, and she was just, it was how I would describe as too positive. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that doesn't mesh well with me. Where she's like, as soon as she came, she's like, "Hi, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's so great that we finally met up." I'm just like, I immediately bottle up. I'm like, "What do you want from me? Like, why are you being so nice? You know?"
Yeah.
Which is not a normal response. I'm sure that's like, so that's me just being fucked
trauma.
up. It's more. I'm just like, why are you so nice?
Like, you need a swirly.
Yeah, exactly. That my first thought is like, okay, you're being dumb. Shut up. Like, which is not healthy. No.
But having brothers is nice because like. They even now, like I'm sure your brother's still like if you do something wrong or change, like if Alex would have dyed his hair, like bleach his hair that, we would have been making him fun for weeks.
Yeah, it took a while to
get over
that
one
settle in.
Yeah, it's because you look like a fucking loser.
No, I mean
pisshead.
It's fun to check each other because it's out of love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mitchell in middle school, whatever. He tried to do like the mop top.
I grew my hair out. And the Betty Boop.
We wouldn't talk to him for weeks.
No. They did talk to me. They changed my name from Mitch to Kill Yourself. So every time I would say something, they would say, "Shut up, kill yourself." That they literally changed my name to Kill Yourself.
The best part was my mom
accidentally slipped up.
Your mom said it?
She was like, "Shut up, Mitchell."
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and the cool thing about having a little sister with older brothers is you don't have to worry about her as much because it's like she doesn't take shit from any guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
which is awesome.
But this is what I'm saying. She wouldn't.
21.
She wouldn't take that. She wouldn't come off as like that super. Hi, how's it going?
Exactly.
She wouldn't do that. So that was my initial thing. Where I'm like, okay, no one's like ever called you out on this for being so nice.
Yeah. They're a little more cynical.
Yeah.
Well, especially in L.A. A girl like that in L.A. is like, there's something wrong.
Well, I don't want to discredit her. She was very sweet. She had her shit together. Like, I didn't want to discredit her, but I'm just like, it's not my vibe.
Well, yeah, you can tell you're not from Los Angeles.
Yeah, I grew up in Lake Elsinore. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you're
outsourced
down.
But I was born in Dallas, Texas, and then moved when I was 8.
Okay.
So I guess SoCal.
Yeah.
I grew up like San Diego. I was more San Diego.
But San Diego's a more laid back.
That's a chiller vibe.
Yeah, surfer.
Yeah, San Diego's definitely more laid back.
Yeah.
But I feel like, living with your brothers as an adult, way different than living with your brothers as, in high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you live with your brothers as an adult, people don't realize this. You're constantly in that state of brotherhood where you are like, even if you try to have like a serious like, hey, listen, I need to like work on my Roth IRA, my 401.
Yeah.
The brother in you immediately goes, "Shut up, bitch!" Like,
yeah.
It's never like we've lived together for forever. Me and Sean have always lived together, and then me and Mitchell.
Don't tell people that. That's embarrassing.
And me, Sean, and Mitchell have all lived together like the past 7 years.
Yeah.
8 years.
Oh my god, it has been that long.
We're just in a state of arrested development.
Yeah.
Hence the slow motion running.
I feel like we're getting, I don't know if it's a progression of life. I feel like we're getting more like mushy to each other like as we get older.
Yeah.
Because we're not around each other as much.
I don't know if we'll ever reach that. I don't know if we'll ever reach that point. I'm sure like it makes sense for like a normal family, not for us.
Well, it might be different with the triplet aspect too. Because
we work together, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a little bit different.
Well, I feel like we'll hug. We didn't hug for like 29 years. So now we will occasionally.
Yeah.
I don't hug you.
More my older brother. I'll give a hug.
Because now it feels more like since we all do our own things, we all like live in different states and stuff. It's more like when you miss a friend. So like when you go back to him, you're like, oh, you just like. You still, even, don't get me wrong, you'll still be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like over time I've come to appreciate people from my hometown more. Because, like, when you think about it, you really don't know that many people that you've known for such a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Mitchell's always said everybody from our hometown is cockroaches. Like, Mitchell's always said, I'm above them. I deserve to be in Los Angeles with the stars.
Absolutely.
You guys are from LA?
Simi Valley.
Oh, okay.
Just outside of LA. So Mitchell's always been like, it's a stupid truck talk sound. Fuck
Slim Jim town.
These Slim Jim people.
Wow.
I don't need. Yeah, Mitchell's always trashed our hometown. And it's like, no, Mitchell, they're good people. Like, they're our friend, our lifelong friends. And he's like, I don't fucking need them anymore.
You. That literally sounds like everything you
know. No, I visit all the time. I visit them. I visit my parents. You guys never visit.
I visited. I had coffee with Mom this week.
When was the last time you saw Mom, Sean?
A week or two ago.
Last year?
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, last year, dude.
Last year.
Last year, dang, dude.
Yeah.
And that was like almost, that's 2
Last
weeks
year is 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Mitchell's always big time our hometown. He's always been a shit.
I have not. No,
It's nice seeing your friends from back home because it's just like with your brothers. I think that's what it is. You can be yourself more with the people that have known you for a long. You don't have to like worry about.
Do you feel like you're wearing a mask in LA? Do you feel like you have to like dye your hair and change yourself?
No, I just feel like I have to be more on. You know what I mean?
True.
Bobby, if you were going to reinvent yourself, what would you do out here? Like if you were going to, if you just fresh start, reinvent yourself. Like, some people reinvent themselves as like a pickup artist. They were a nerd in their hometown and then they become pickup. What would you gravitate towards?
Man, that's a good question. Probably, I don't know, dude. I've always been fascinated with barbershop quartets.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, now that I think about it, we gotta.
So you're gravitating towards being a virgin.
You know what? Yeah.
Honestly,
that's why I have so many wet dreams. I'm good at it.
A barbershop quartet.
But that is intriguing, though. They have a charm. No one's ever seen a barbershop quartet and be like, oh, that.
And you weren't. It's like a mariachi band.
Yes, everybody's always happier seeing that.
Here?
I actually saw a proposal on TikTok where they had a barbershop quartet.
Really?
Like the guy, like they were all like doing, all of his friends were doing it. I'm like, I would never fucking do that for my friend. Fuck that.
Yeah. I feel like that's when, if I dressed up like a barbershop quartet, that's when my brothers
you would look good.
Like, we love you, we miss you, but come home and get your ass beat.
Yeah.
You would look good in the outfit, though.
I think suspenders and like the top hat.
The top hat would look very good on you.
For sure.
Now,
interesting.
Since you've gotten older and you've spent more time apart from your brothers, do you intentionally piss off your brothers?
Oh, yeah. So I'm the third. I'm the youngest brother, so I'm the most annoying.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and I do it on purpose.
Yeah, okay, good, because I do the same exact thing with them. Even earlier, I know like either dumb puns, like any look at that face. Nothing brings me more joy than that face.
Yeah, it's fun to peg it all on the oldest one too. Like I was just in Mammoth snowboarding with my brothers, and we were with some of my oldest brother's friends, and we were in the gondola, and one of the guys had like these snacks, and he gave me like a bag of trail mix. Yeah. And my brother took some, and then I ate it, and I just gave him back the empty bag over here. And then he was just like, he just took it, and he was like, wait, I'm a grown ass man. Like he was like, that's the most brother thing ever. I just accepted this empty piece of plastic that you gave me because I'm the older brother.
I will say I do enjoy embarrassing my brothers around either their girlfriends or their friends. That's like nothing's better than embarrassing your brother around their friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've actually had this argument with Alex because I was dating a girl for a long time, and Alex was like, yeah, I don't think she likes me. I'm like, well, that's because every time she sees you, you're trying to piss her off by embarrassing me or making fun of her. So yeah, she's got
in my
good
defense. She was so much fun to make fun.
She was.
She had such a short fuse on things where sometimes she could hang, but then other times it'd be like, all I'd have to do is just a little boop,
just a little nudge,
and we know it causes Mitchell is in for a yell on later.
Well, I can ignore it.
Yeah.
If you go with brothers, you can ignore it. But if you don't, then like, I'm sure very annoying.
Having thick skin definitely helps.
Yes,
well, I mean, it's what comes out of having brothers, and I think that helps with everything.
Yep.
Comedy.
Well, and also doing stand up. I feel like you have your emotions waterboarded out of you, so you're like, oh, I've bombed in front of like people that I admire. This is nothing.
Exactly.
Being a brother is just all about your brother's disgust is my happiness. Like that is like when I get this guy to fucking be like, are you fucking kidding? I'm like, yay! Like nothing makes me happy.
He said something at lunch today. It was like, we just need it was awful. He has a way of just sucking the life out of a conversation or just ruining people's day. It's he's got an
I'm not a professional at many things, but I don't care I can get under your skin.
So
I don't care who it is. I'm a tick. I will get under there.
Do you know the Dementors in Harry Potter that guarded the cells? And like they suck the memories out of the students?
I see. I've never seen.
They're just imagine a big ghost that sucks the
like a succubus.
Yes, like the
joy.
Life. Sean does that with humor. He will suck the humor and emotion out of a room.
He's a funny Dementor. He sucks all the funny out.
Just you guys, though.
No, it's everybody.
No.
It's everybody.
And it's tremendous. Nothing makes me
It's funny from your guys' perspective because you guys are all funny and like cool. So it's like weird from.
Oh, you hear that, Jeff? We're funny and cool.
I think.
No deal today. Just Jeff is running the boards like a savage.
You guys spend a lot of time with each other.
Too much.
Too much. We do. And even
so they say you're the annoying one then.
I'm very efficient.
Because I claim it, like, because I guess I'm the middle child.
I am too. I'm the proverbial.
So, yeah, like,
But
attention.
I don't talk.
Or as other people call it, the ones that should have been aborted. That's it.
I don't talk quite as much, but when I do and when I want to be, I am extremely efficient.
But this is again what I'm saying, where much like Alex with my ex-girlfriend, the times you're talking, you're ruining everybody's mood.
No, just
so
you guys.
you guys. So you, in turn, just ruin people's moods.
I never did it with your ex.
I know, but I'm saying that over time, it's compounded where now people don't want to be around you or even hear your opinion because they expect bad things to happen.
No,
so
just you guys.
When you guys do stand up, you just like plug his mic out. He's just there.
It happened the other day.
On Monday,
really?
At Poncho's, my mic didn't work, so I was just standing up there with the mic.
That would be kind of funny if like there was like a Netflix special you guys did and you just didn't have a mic.
Netflix, where you at?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
That would be hilarious. It'd be so meta.
It'd be so meta.
Deaf meta.
Yeah.
Deaf. We don't care about meta shit. That is my greatest joy in life is seeing them grown.
Yeah, grown. Like grown as in GROAN.
Yeah, we got it. Everybody got it.
Nobody heard
Not
my
grown up.
Does your mom get mad when you guys are mean to each other? Or?
She's over it now.
Yeah.
I mean,
she used to get on you guys.
It's like white noise for her now.
She was waterboarded with it. I mean, we have an older brother too, and he was.
Oh, you guys do?
Bad. Yeah.
So there's 4 siblings?
4 brothers.
4 boys in 15 months. My mom had.
Wow. So there's an older brother?
Yes.
Oh, does he just trash you guys the most, or?
Only our career choices.
He thinks we're the unfunniest people alive, which is a very older brother thing.
Dude,
to do.
that's crazy. Being an oldest brother to 3 triplets.
We were like his minions growing up, pretty much. We always wanted to be on his good side, so we would just get the target off you, right? Just throw it on him, whatever. As long as it's not on you, perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, it would be 2 guys would side with my older brother, and then we would make fun of one other one.
So Mitchell, when I grew my hair out, they all ganged up on me and changed my name. And then that got thrown on to Sean when I cut my hair and then later hacked into his MySpace account. And
we made fun of him.
We were able to track his history. And
then I blew out my knee in high school, so then I was automatically the weakest link. So that became, I was faking my injury. I was just doing it to get sympathy, that kind of.
A torn ACL, really?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. That's the best part about the shitting on your brothers is it can make you push your limits.
Yes.
Physically.
Oh, I think it was good.
I knocked out 5 teeth, but I'm still playing.
Yeah. Well, we're exactly identical, yet for some reason he's made of glass and just tore his ACL.
And I'm still faster than him.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
No.
Well,
yeah. So do you guys? So I mean, this might be an ignorant triplet question, but do you guys have similar? Like if someone doesn't have the best knees, you guys not all have or it's different.
It's been kind of getting tested. Like Alex blew his ACL out. Sean gets a concussion when he sneezes, and I.
Do you guys get susceptible to the same kind of injuries?
No, Sean has been far more susceptible.
Mine's been a lot of bend don't break. I've had a lot of finger dislocations.
What sports did you guys play?
Oh my fucking!
I played rugby in college.
He's so full of shit.
Football.
Sean's made of putty. That's what it is.
I've never broken a bone.
But Sean has a bad everything. Everything, there's always something wrong with him.
Shoulder.
That he self-diagnosed himself with a partially separated shoulder. That's what he told himself.
Yeah.
I swear to God, we were on a family vacation. He said he had a bad ball. He said one of his testicles was worse than the other.
Where I got hit, I fell, and there was a fucking giant hill of sand.
There's just
it just hit one nut.
How could you?
The waves. But anyway, yeah. No, but I mean, I get a lot of concussions. I will say that.
Yeah.
It shows.
What was the last thing you heard? You heard.
You guys all played football?
In high school. Alex,
I tore his ACL.
I stopped.
Mitchell, I didn't play
quit.
Year.
Sean's most susceptible.
You guys are all pretty stocky.
Thank you.
We should have wrestled. We should have wrestled.
Sean's most susceptible to head injuries. Mine has been big ones, but very seldomly big ones. And then Mitchell is most likely to be susceptible to health ailments.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitchell had
that's the worst one.
Mitchell had a heart arrhythmia for 2 months.
What a pussy.
Yeah, right? That's the first thing they said. I was like, I don't feel very good. And they're like, you're being a pussy. And then I went and checked.
He's like, my heart feels weird. And I was like, bitch.
Yeah, that was literally what it was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then it ended up being, the doctor's like, just don't drink coffee. You're being a pussy.
Said, stop watching true crime podcasts.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I believe I have a caffeine sensitivity, which is the quite possibly the lamest ailment you can have.
See, both my older brothers have type 1 diabetes. So yeah,
Scott Malkinson's.
So type 2 is the one where you're like fat. So type 1, your pancreas just like explodes.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, you fucking fat asses.
Damn.
You want this muffin?
Yeah. Oh, this lollipop is so good.
Yeah.
Well, I think Nick Jonas has type 1.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler had type 1
Yeah.
diabetes too.
Wait, so both your brothers have it?
Both
and you
my older
don't?
brothers, yeah, and they both got it when they were 9.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
So when I was 9, I was like, fuck, like the whole year.
Yeah, you
but
dodged
I didn't
a
get
bullet.
it. Yeah,
And you don't have it at all?
I don't know.
What about your sis?
The best. No, she doesn't.
That's good.
Our grandma had type 2. She got type 2 at like 35 or something. So we're always like, man, one of us is going to get it, whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's not how it works.
No, yeah.
I have a theory about that I will say off the podcast.
Okay.
What's April Fool's like for you guys' family? You guys celebrate pretty hard? Because
No.
that was like the day my brothers and I would go hard on each
Would you guys go hard on other people, or would you go hard?
Our family would go really
Okay.
hard on each other.
So-
my
so-
brother one time gave me a wedgie on the door,
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
and I was literally stuck there for hours.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty crazy though. I was like, it was so painful, and I was crying, but I was like, this is actually kind of cool.
It's hilarious.
on a physics standpoint.
Cartoonish.
Yeah, it was cartoonish.
Also,
tidy whities and everything.
I say that's impressive on the Hanes or whatever underwear you were wearing that it could stay that long.
Yep.
No, what were your parents like? Were they jokesters too, or were they?
Yeah, so it's weird. My parents are very like conservative, like religious.
Well, Orange County, that sounds about right.
Yeah, but they have like a really good sense of humor.
Okay.
So like they were really strict, but they kind of liked when we.
Is your father blue collar?
Yeah.
That means it.
Yeah.
See, our parents were like that growing up too, where our dad was super, super strict. And now my dad laughs at my dad's not even the same person
Dude, same.
as when we were growing up.
I don't understand. I'm like, what? Like you have a sense of humor? Like you know what I mean? Like
he when we were growing up, we made him laugh maybe 2 or 3 times. Ever. And I got him to cry from laughter like a couple years ago because I told him how many times Mitchell had pissed himself and all the stories, and he could not stop laughing.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he's a completely different. I feel like dads when you're younger have to be the authoritarians, but then dads once you're old enough, they just go, "Fuck it, dude. I'm just a bro like you."
Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
They have to hide their broiness, and then they let it go.
Especially being blue collar, like, dude, you can't take anything on the work. Like, our dad does construction. Like, you can't take anything on the construction site seriously.
Yeah.
Like, this work sucks. We have to at least laugh about something.
100%. Yeah.
I mean,
I was reading something that's actually a way that blue collar people weed out people not cut out for blue collar. If you don't have a sense of humor on a job site, the workers don't want to work with you.
If I can't trust you laughing at something funny, how could I trust you carrying a giant beam? You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, my gosh, these men, what do you expect them to do? They don't have a sense of humor.
Oh, is it Jordan Peterson?
Whoa, Jordan.
Jordan, wow.
You're scared?
Yeah, I remember one of our...
Jordan, can you give advice for Sean and how he can reach his full potential?
I mean, Sean, you just need to dig down and realize you're not a man. You hide behind these curtains of your past self, and you don't have the confidence or the courage to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm a failure. I failed as an adult. And just start with cleaning your goddamn room.
Thanks, Jordan.
That's such a good Jordan Peterson.
That was actually Jordan Peterson.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
I'm gonna go home and clean my room.
Oh,
yeah.
And Justin Trudeau is a tyrant.
That was awesome.
Honestly, it's true though. Sean,
I would love to hear a podcast of you just as Jordan.
I thought he was talking about reinventing himself. I was either if I was to reinvent myself, I would just be a really shitty Andrew Tate. Where I'd just be like a pickup artist. I'd have
you should be a Jordan Tate, or sorry, like Jordan Tate.
Dr. Jordan Tate.
You should be a frat Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Didn't Jordan Peterson's daughter hook up with Andrew Tate? Right?
Dude, she went to Romania.
She's hot. I don't know if they hooked up. But.
She definitely went there, but it's like,
yeah,
there's a chance.
Yeah.
Or I thought about doing like a Jordan Peterson impression page and just have people ask for advice in it, and I would just do it. Just be like, Jordan, how do you if you need to crush some puss, how do you recommend doing it? And I thought about it. So we'll see.
You dip into their psyche.
Yeah, there you go.
No, one of our favorite things on the construction site is one of the Mexicans on our work site. He has a very weak stomach, and he'll throw up at pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So if we were ever having a shitty day, we would just go, like, everybody sitting down for lunch or whatever, and we'd walk by and somebody would fart in front of him, and he would immediately throw up, and everybody's like, "Oh fuck, okay, cool, it's a great day, it's fine." He'd be like, "Fuck you owe me for lunch. You owe me $7 for the burrito."
He just puked up a burrito.
Was that your first job? Did you end up doing any work with him?
No. Well, I mean, we were basically his slaves.
Oh, okay.
What type?
So like we did. So like from the age of, as soon as you could really walk, we had to be pulling weeds.
Oh yeah.
Mowing.
Yeah.
So like that's where I didn't have a job until I was in college, like a real job.
Sure. Paying one.
Yeah, like in the first job I had, I was working in like a furniture store, like building the furniture in the back.
Hey, that's a good job.
Always with
yeah.
your hands.
Yeah,
yep.
exactly.
I thought you were gonna say like social media.
No.
My
dad would disown me.
What did your dad do? Sorry, if you don't
He
mind.
was he worked for a sandblasting company. So do you know like sandblasting?
Yeah.
To get paint off of shit. Yeah, it was very like construction, military. He'd go to military bases and like help build the paint booths or whatever and spray.
Sick.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was very blue collar, very construction heavy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Dad, I'm gonna do stand up."
Yeah. I know.
It's always their favorite thing to hear.
I know, right? But I played like sports for him my entire life, so I feel
there you
like
go.
the fact that I made it to college and balled out.
Did
he
you-
was
did
like,
you
"All
play-
right, you can do what you
Did you
want."
play in college?
Yeah, I played in college.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Where'd you go?
Pacific University up in Oregon.
Oh, okay. So is that D3?
D3.
Oh,
They play football too.
So
no. I got recruited for a couple of D3.
Yeah.
schools
Well, I had like some full ride D2 offers and one D1 walk on, but I was like, I don't really want to walk on. And then the D2 full rides are like schools in South Dakota.
Yeah, like in the middle of
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's fine, but I don't want to go to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, one of my offers was like in it was like in rural Illinois. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were all
that would have been lit.
So the school
probably would have been,
yeah,
honestly.
So the school I went to was good, and I could keep playing football. So that's all I really want. I
They
knew
give
I
you
wasn't
full
going to
ride?
go pro. I got like so what they do is D3. They can't give athletic
Financial
scholarships,
aid.
but they will just like boost up your academic ones so that you can basically.
Got it. It's like, oh yeah, it's like Kalu, where it's like, oh, you got a music scholarship.
Exactly, and then they'll pay for most.
Take one recorder class. And
Exactly.
That's,
That's the way to
Exactly.
do it, dude.
So-
I should have done that.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
also-
my dad's whole philosophy was, because a lot of people they just get their yard done. It's just in California, like palm tree services and stuff. And he's like, why would I pay for that when I have 3 boys?
Yep.
So
Free
we're doing
labor.
that. Dude. Trimming palm trees is the worst. I'll
Oh,
take that
thank
over
God.
raking leaves, or no, I'll take raking leaves over trimming palm
Yeah,
trees.
thank God we don't have any palm trees in our
Yeah.
area. Those are, I mean, we've seen them around here.
It's
It's
like a
brutal.
death-defying stunt to like go up there with a saw and like,
Yeah.
They're also very What? odd trees. I don't know how they don't fall over.
yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say
That's
is, so was your dad your coach growing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's definitely a different dynamic when your dad is your coach.
100%.
Like, we've had multiple times where like Mitchell fucked up one of the games and he got called for an offensive foul when it was in the playoffs. It was a big fuck up. All we had to do was just run out the clock.
Yeah, we were up,
no.
and I was taking the ball up court, and this kid like jumps into me, and they call it a charging on me, and they end up getting the last possession, and we were up by 3. They take me out. I'm our best defender. And my dad takes me out, and then the guy drills a 3, probably in Sean's face. It was, and then they win it, and then they win in overtime. And my dad is
No
like, he's
way.
giving the speech afterwards, like, "Yep, I'm sorry, my son blew that game for us, you guys."
If your dad's your coach, they do not hold
Yeah,
back.
that's the dad, because there's some dad coaches that don't do that, and they play the daddy ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't like that at all.
No, my dad.
My
did not do
dad,
daddy
my
ball.
dad literally in football, youth football, there was this rule like every kid had to get 10 plays.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so bad. Like when I was a kid, my dad, he was the coach, and he would like as soon as I had 10, like, get his fucking ass out of there.
Yeah. Yep. My dad, one of the games, my dad was like, one of the games was like, it was the fourth quarter and I hadn't gotten to, you're supposed to play quarter and a half if you were on the team.
Oh yeah.
So it was the fourth quarter. I'm like, Dad, I haven't gotten to play my quarter and a half yet. And he's like, it's because we want to win. That's why. Yep. And he cried on the way home.
Yeah,
Cried
he's
on
like,
the way
no
home.
parents are going to complain about you.
We got the dub.
Yeah.
That's all
I
I
think
think it was with Brendan Clifford on our team.
Gotta make
Shout
sacrifices.
out to Brendan.
Coach Carl was no nonsense.
Coach Carl.
We always had the best. I don't know if our leagues did this. We always had the best record in the league, but they kept track of sportsmanship.
in our
They did?
In our
I don't even know
for some
how,
reason
yeah.
for a couple
How do
years.
you keep track of sports?
I don't know.
It was based on the
referees.
refs and maybe the other team.
Oh.
Last place across the board in sportsmanship every year for us.
First place.
Honestly, who gives a fuck?
That's what I was saying.
Yep.
Dude, sportsmanship is the dumbest thing in the world. Like the whole point of playing is to win.
I agree. And that's why I hate the NFL, because I hate that they fine guys for celebrating.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like,
That's the whole point.
yeah, it's literally like having fun and just like showing off how good you are. Like,
Also, I lose something, I'm allowed to be mad. Like if I care about it, I'm gonna be upset that I lost. So like I don't think being a good sport like means anything.
yeah.
Well,
Because
listen,
if I lose,
you can't get up and shake the man's hand that beat you.
I don't want to.
Is that because you're insecure?
You ain't shaking my hand. No, I just feel like if I don't think the sportsmanship thing. I think is stupid. I think sportsmanship.
It's
is
a way
stupid.
of just being like, hey, I'm better than you.
Yeah. I feel like I get like the respect, like that's cool, like just as, but yeah, I don't see why people get in trouble for expressing themselves.
Well, Mitchell is very much a sportsman, if you will. He doesn't really care so much about the winning as much as the thrill of competition. He's that kind of guy. Whereas Alex and I are like, even in pickup basketball, like
These guys are they're hip checking like 50-year-old men.
I don't give a fuck who you are on the
at LA
court.
Fitness. It's like dude.
See that, dude, pick up basketball for some reason. I think maybe it's because I have like such a weird threshold for when I get competitive, because I'm just all about having fun. But if other people start getting competitive, I will get really competitive.
Yes, I'm the same way. Where unless it's dragged out of me, I'm like, okay, cool.
So that's why I have to like avoid the LA Fitness, because when people start going hard, I'm like, I want to fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then I'm like, beating up a 60-year-old man. I'm like feeling.
That's
bad.
why I'm with talking shit. Where I'll keep quiet most of the games, but the second someone else starts talking shit or mouthing off, then I start talking shit and
that's
mouthing
what I do
off.
too.
I forgot who it was. The one kid at Madeira. The
little Asian guy.
We would always have rivals, and for some reason I don't know if he said something to you or what, but every time we played against this kid on the court, we would terrorize him. And Alex was
terrorized.
Oh yeah.
It's terrorizing two guys that are 5'4" in matching uniforms.
Yeah,
terrorizing.
Yeah.
It haunted his dreams.
Havoc.
Sure.
Also, I will say Sean oversells what he actually like. He oversells his like terror. Like Sean tells a lot of fisherman tales.
Yeah, I'm a quiet killer.
I want to play basketball with you guys.
Silent assassin.
Oh, Bobby, we're down.
No, let's do it.
Anytime.
I'll go.
I want to do
this.
it tonight. Yeah.
I can't really shoot, but I board like crazy. I like to stay on the tennis.
The problem is
so people
we all
like
board.
me on the team. Oh, really?
Yeah. We're all
I'll just board all day.
Keep grabbing them.
It's just a waste of height. That's all. You're what, 6'2", maybe?
Well, I mean, close up, but I can't shoot threes.
That's
That's
fine.
fine. You do layups.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're like within like 15
shoot.
feet.
Yeah, I can shoot.
If you play
across.
defense
Power
and
dribble.
energy, that's all we need.
That's what I do.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you got your shoes.
Where do you live?
Echo Park.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
That's
a
not
little bit
terribly
far.
far.
45.
Oh, we're chilling.
Okay.
This is flying by.
Yeah.
We're all just like basketball. Yeah. No.
I know. I think we have so much in common, so it's easy.
I mean, hey, we'll play later. We're down. We got guest pass to LA Fitness. I'm down.
Nice.
I do have to go to the bank later. I'm having an ongoing war with Wells Fargo to get my money back.
Well, Mitchell got drunk and got his card stolen and then slept on the street.
Wandered the streets.
Where?
Yeah. In Phoenix. Yeah.
After a show?
It's a wedding.
Oh,
It was the day before a wedding. It's a whole long
I thought that
story.
was just a casual.
No.
Well, I'm
Dude,
sure it's
weddings,
happened.
Weddings in Arizona always get rowdy.
Yeah. Arizona in particular.
Something about the wedding.
No, it was just him. This was the night before the wedding. He's a groomsman, and it was just him he was the only one that couldn't handle it. Everybody's like, we got a wedding tomorrow. We're going to chill. And Mitchell's like, I'm blacking out.
No, I didn't.
Who's the most responsible out of you?
Alex doesn't drink.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Easily me.
You've never drank, or you just don't?
Never drank.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Are
what determined that versus you guys? Like, were your parents like okay with it? Or?
Seeing
My parents
us-
never drank.
Neither did mine.
Yeah, my parents didn't drink growing up.
Yeah.
And then it was, for me, it was, my older brother wasn't a great drunk when we were younger.
The worst drunk.
And terrible drunk. He would like, either he would try to fight people at parties,
Oh.
including just kickbacks where it's just his friends and family.
Oh yeah, that's not.
He would run away. Literally just, you'd be like, where's
Sprint
Michael?
off,
And he'd be running through the neighborhood, so you'd have to go get him.
Oh man.
Or he would just be belligerently puking or something like that.
Gotcha.
And then these guys would They had a problem of constantly pissing themselves. Constantly.
First of all, I've had clean sheets for almost 4 years.
I won't fight, but I will. We might piss the bed.
That's fine. I'd take that.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely there's definitely worse drunks.
Yeah. It's weird how different people are better or worse at being drunk.
Oh my god.
Also, the more people peer pressured me, the less I wanted to do it. The more people like, you have to try this. I'm like, stop fucking telling me what I need to do.
Yeah, that's annoying part about that.
But it doesn't matter now.
My favorite pissing myself story was Halloween, and ironically, I was Patrick for Halloween, and it got rowdy.
Does it sound like a quiet killer to you?
Body crayons, and I woke up. It was me and my ex, and I woke up.
Shout out to your ex.
I know, right? And I pissed the bed with her in it, and she was fucking livid. Oh my god!
He blamed it on her.
No, I didn't. I almost couldn't stop laughing because she was so mad, and I'm like, this is hilarious. I didn't want to, and she's like, this is fucking disgusting.
Did she wake you up, or like, did she notice it right away?
No, we both slept in it.
She woke up damp.
Oh, you woke up and you were like, oh my god.
Turned it into a waterbed.
Yeah.
Dang.
Hey, it happens.
I've only wet the bed when somebody else was in it. When we were on vacation and Sean and I were sharing a bed.
No.
Nope. You've also done it. When I went up and visited you at college, I slept in your bed when you were drunk one night. You came into the room. I was under the covers. Mitchell was on top of the comforters and pissed on top of his comforters.
Let's see. Mitchell pissed the bed together when we were in Cabo, and then 4 years ago we were like,
wait, this is.
We were in Lake Havasu.
How many times did you piss the bed?
Oh, it's at least
been
30.
a lot.
Yeah. He's done it at least 30
Are you
30
just
times.
very heavily hydrated?
I drink a lot. I do drink a lot of water, and also a lot of beer. So I think my bladder. I'm a little guy. I think I outdrink my bladder,
and then we were in Lake Havasu 4 years ago, I think, after a show.
Yeah, 4 years.
And Mitch got drunk, and we shared a bed at some fucking Super 8 motel or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping, and I turn the next morning, and then just splat. And Mitchell was like all the way on the other side of the bed.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? He's like, good morning.
Imagine he's like, it was a wet dream.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Multiple. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it hasn't. Again, I haven't done it in a long time.
You're going to have to saran wrap yourself.
He needs a diaper.
Plastic sheets were talked about for a while.
Yeah.
I think I would have. I think I honestly would have outpeed the diaper. I think I would have outpeed it. It can only handle so much. I think it's a lot.
We have pictures.
Yeah. Alex would love to show the photo of.
Or what was it? Was Daddy Daycare when the kid had the balloon?
Yeah, I think
he would
so.
put a balloon on his dick, and then they would make piss balloons.
Smart.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a good prank.
But again, I haven't done that in a long time.
4 years.
So
That's my favorite.
He fell asleep. Damn, that's a puddle and a half.
I'm sorry I don't have the phone connected to the podcast today.
Yeah.
So he fell asleep on top of the comforter, and that's just what leaked through the comforter.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
And look at that. I mean, just pure joy.
Yeah.
I'll have to post that one up online one of these days.
Yeah, that'll be great.
This is in Cabo after he pissed the bed with Sean and then went to the couch and pissed the couch. And then he tried to get up and he fell between the plant and the TV. What a pathetic loser.
Plant.
I've been cutting back on drinking.
That's another random night.
What's your vice? Are you a drinker?
I do everything pretty socially.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Coke?
Yeah, let's get some going.
Yeah. Ripping some.
No, I mean, I don't do anything other than drink, and I'll smoke some weed sometimes.
Nice.
So
Let's keep it chill.
You have moderation, it seems like.
yeah, well, I'm a person who really, my personality is very like all or nothing extreme.
Oh.
So my parents were
Sounds
very
familiar.
much like, because we have a lot of like alcoholism in our history in our family stuff. So they were like, we never had alcohol
Yeah.
in the house.
Why are you pointing at me? Like you're not part of
He's
the
got
family.
a problem.
So I waited until I didn't do anything until I was literally 21. Cause
Oh, shit.
Smart.
I was just like, I just listened to my parents.
That was Alex with sex.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that was a good choice. But I feel like we have that very addictiveness, but it's only in like particular things. Like for mine is now it's been when I've been gambling and not a good one.
Do that, yeah.
And then it'll be binge eating, especially after I gamble. So once if I piss all my money away, I go, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go eat whatever the fuck I want.
Do you guys find that after a show, you're like really like inclined to like fucking nut or like gamble.
Dude, because the adrenaline, it's so high. Like,
dude, I can't sleep after a show, and like I want to like do all things bad for some reason.
I'm the exact opposite. I energy dump, and then I'm like, I just want to chill for a minute, like 5 minutes, get away.
One or the other.
No, you want to go home and fucking rub one out.
It's either we go to the casino. It's either we
Is
go
that
to,
true?
We either go to the casino, or it'll be like it's such an energy dump, or we just pass out.
Yeah.
Because, dude, why do I always have the need to rub one out after a show? I don't know.
Because it's like skydiving. You just did some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, you got to ground yourself.
You just got in front of a bunch of people, made them laugh. There's no way to replicate the energy you get from that show. So,
especially a killer show, hot crowd, like it's hard to. You can't describe it to normal people. Like,
dude,
I don't know how to tell like a normal person when you have like. If you get 200 people that are all vibing and laughing at your shit and like giving you that energy, it's like I don't know how to explain that.
It's so worth.
Jeff, 200, not 10. 200 people laughing at your
Jeff,
shit.
Jeff bigger crowds than yours.
Yeah, Jeff gets to open for sold out audiences.
It's a joke, Alex.
Oh, really?
Comics,
yeah, dude,
jokes.
it's so crazy how you could go. Like, the difference between when you're spending years performing to like 3 people. And then when you finally, like, a big comic will take you on the road, you're like, this is fucking awesome. You know what I mean? It's just such a difference.
I wouldn't know what that's like. Big comics don't take us on the road.
Well, you guys do your own shows. So.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
But they, Because
then I've never had the experience of having a huge show and everyone's there just to see me.
Well, they don't know we're there, per se. They're just there.
200 people? That's a lot.
Oh, no, that wasn't our show. No, that's not true. We did have a couple on the tour.
It's cool.
It's a blessing and a curse. Getting able to headline, it's like you get to if it's that many people, you did that, they came for you, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's also when there's nobody, it's your name's on this. There's only 20 people that showed up because of you.
Oh, yeah.
We could have had Matt Rife in here.
Yeah.
Little whatever. And sold it out, but we picked you guys over that, and that's where it's like
that would be kind of like
that's the gut punch. But that's
why I like being a feature opener.
Stay a feature as long as you can.
As long as you can.
It's so much fun.
It's the best.
Well, especially when you have a great system of farming clips and just like you have that down where it's like that's honestly the way to do it now. If you can just keep building your clips that way, great. You're chilling.
Exactly. Yeah. Just giving someone value and then letting them.
Yeah, you and Jeff don't know how good you got it. Just going to these sold out shows.
Dude, I did. January 2nd, I did the main room in the Comedy Store.
Sick.
And it was fucking crazy.
The main room is wild.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Have
And
you done
Bert Kreischer was on there, and dude, he just fucking tears it up.
He's an
animal.
Yeah,
he lives up to the name, man.
He's
That guy's
truly a
freaking
machine.
nature.
He really is.
Yeah. No one else. I mean, I don't know how he does it. I really don't. Like between all, like the amount of workload is also impressive.
Yeah.
But just to add drinking and like all the other shit he does on top of that is just like, he's a fucking
But it's
animal.
so nice to be able to just know you can, like, it's not even like the size of the crowds really, but just to know that you can be consistently doing stand up. Because I feel like early on, all you're trying to do is like figure out what like open mics you're trying to go to, or you're like always like, am I even going to perform this month? So it's like such a relief as a comic to like have stuff that you know is coming up.
Yeah. No, it's definitely nice to get some dates.
Not have to worry about, am I even going to perform?
Well, it's a different pressure. It's like, oh no, I get to perform, so I better fucking take
it
advantage
changes,
of it.
but it's so much better than always worrying about like, oh fuck.
Well, after the tour, I will say that the not having a couple dates has been lovely for a change.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay,
that
good.
Downtime.
It was enough traveling. I don't want to travel for a minute.
We did 17 straight days on the road, and it was like, okay,
it's a little much.
That's a lot.
A lot of driving. It was like 7 or 8 different states, and we're like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah, I did like a week and a half on like the East Coast with Ahmed, and dude, by like the last show, I was just like trying to survive. Like my brain was working at half speed. I was like, how do people do this?
The one show we tanked. We just weren't good. I just rewatched it. It took me 2 months to watch it.
Yeah.
It was literally just like I told him it's like the batteries were literally dead, and like we were literally like a robot that was powering down. Where it's like we had them, you could see we just were like there was no energy anywhere, and it's like that's
why people do cocaine.
I mean, someone unplugging the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, just
slowly.
It's a good lesson where it doesn't even it doesn't matter. You just have to fucking bring it and tank,
definitely
suck it up for that little bit of time and then just go through with it. But
that's where being rich would pay off.
That would be nice.
Yeah, having all that money.
Yeah, then you could just
on a
freaking get
tour.
massages and
B12 shots.
yeah,
Right
exactly.
in the ass.
IV bags.
It's very tempting.
Well, one of
Bobby,
these days. One of these days.
we're closing this bad boy out. Why don't you go ahead and plug your socials, see where everybody can find
Yes,
you.
at Bobby U on Instagram.
Not to be confused with PragerU. Bobby U.
No, yes, I mean the same kind
It's a
of
pull.
propaganda. But
Yeah.
no, at Bobby U. Let me think.
Do you have any dates coming up? This will come out next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, the Shimmy Shimmy Ya Show Comedy Store
Nice.
on the 23rd.
Nice.
And then I'm doing a couple Ice House dates in February.
Oh shit! Are they finally opening?
They're
up?
opening it back
Oh,
up.
God
So
bless. We'll have to send our
check out
veils
the
in.
Ice House. Yeah, dude.
We were gonna send them in a while ago. We sent them in. We were talking last year, and they're like, yeah, cool. We're not taking veils right now, but in a couple months, and that was like January of last year. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. So we'll have
They're
to.
taking their time.
I mean,
I'm excited to see.
It's gonna look cool as fuck,
yeah,
though.
Well, all the permits and shit, it took forever to get approved.
Yeah,
So
but I'm excited to see what the new place looks
Whose show are you performing on, or just the general?
I'm going to be doing a show with Shantae Wayans,
nice.
and then who else am I doing it with there?
Ahmed.
No, Francisco Ramos.
Oh, nice. That'll be cool.
So
That'll be
keep your eye
dope,
out for
dude.
that.
Ice
Yeah.
House is like the best room in the world.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
But I've seen. I mean, I've went there and then I've seen all the clips. I'm
It's
The old main room is probably
Perfect.
the greatest room.
I
for
hope they
comedy.
didn't touch it.
That's what I heard.
But
I heard that some clubs. Someone said that some clubs wouldn't even accept tape from the Ice House because it's almost like
Yes,
I'm
'cause
not
it's
a good
so good.
invitation.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they claim that, but it's still like you can go up there and be. I've seen people go up there and be quiet. So it's
Wow.
Don't worry, we bombed up there once or twice.
well, that was Mitchell's
It was a
fault.
long time ago.
That was when
Yeah,
we
I'm
first
excited
started
for
out.
it.
But dude, that'll be fucking sick.
I bet it's gonna be crazy.
Oh
amazing.
yeah, they've put enough
People
money
are waiting for it. Like,
Well,
even the
it's
comics.
Johnny Buss owns it, so
Oh yeah.
former Laker owner is like, yep, they got money in there, so it'll be pretty sweet. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, congratulations
Nice,
to those
Yeah.
men. Check
Thanks
out
for
Bobby
having
if you
me.
get the chance. Follow him on Instagram. And is it Instagram? What else you got? Or is Instagram?
TikTok is just Bobby Ulrich, and then my Instagram directs to everything else.
Yeah, check him out on Instagram. Bobby U.
Just Bobby U.
Bobby U. That's
Yes.
that's easy.
Nice handle, right?
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
Bobby
Got one
U,
early.
baby.
Great handle.
As always, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. We got stand-up clips coming out from the tour, as well as reels, shorts, everything across the board. This year, we got all of our content backloaded. Sorry for the delay. All the content is backloaded. We're going to be cranking it out every week. Follow across the board, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Follow Bobby U.
Appreciate
Later.
being here.